Hello everybody, my name is Andrew Hester and welcome back to Singleplayer Survival and Space Engineers. Okay, what do you think so far? I'm not real sure on the whole profile, but I mean, I want it to be long, but at the same time I don't want it to look like a flying box. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is the mobile mining and refining platform. Or ship. It's a platform right now. Although now that I look at it, well, it kind of needs to be shaped like this because it's going to have the ore collector on the top. Although I think, Also, I have a new mod installed. It's the inventory size times 4. Basically, I can store so much more in my inventory. Which, it actually helps. Because, my OCD, I mean, yeah, a welding ship might be faster, but at the same time, I would have to get into it. I would have to make sure I understand how it works while having X amount of mass, and then, it's not moving fast enough, and then I end up crashing it. Yeah. It's weird that I can weld through the armor. So yeah, this is what I've been doing for, well, past couple of days. Not all the time. I took a few breaks in between waiting for materials to get refined and actually turned into my ingots. But, what are you gonna do? Whoop. Kind of feel like disabling sun rotation just because it's kind of annoying. But at the same time, I'm actually building the ship upside down. I also did start going into the asteroid a little bit. There's thrusters on the sides because I was a little nervous with it shaking back and forth. Right now it's on 3 pistons. And yeah. Crap, I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. So that's coming along nice. But yeah, when I initially I'm building the ship upside down. Can't believe I did that. But otherwise, he proceeds smoothly. Except I'm not real sure about this design. I mean, yeah, it does make it wider, but at the same time, in order for this profile to work, I feel like it would have to be longer. Yeah, I'm gonna strap that. No fault to the design, it's just maybe if this ship was longer. But yeah, I can totally see it like this now. But at the same time, just doing this. All the work. Oh, the woes of survival player. Oh well. At least I found out now before I actually went further into the design. How's your day going? Currently, I'm grinding a giant chunk of metal. But this is the nice thing of having that mod. Now, pressure dampeners off, I can just go like this. Okay. Look at a 3 angle. Otherwise, not a lot is happening on my end. Well, I got work in, oh look, 3 hours. Okay, that's always fun. Yep, starting to reach that point. Otherwise, yeah, it's progressing smoothly. I think I'm just going to focus on this side of the hull. Just so that way... Dang it. Just so that way I can get a feel for how this is all going to progress. Heck, maybe I'll even start building a second ship that has the modded tier thrusters. Maybe. I don't know. Nah, I'll stick with vanilla. Those tier thrusters are kind of a little OP, but at the same time, they actually get the ship moving. But then again, the power requirements are insane. Oh, the woes of a shipbuilder. Otherwise, yeah, it's progressing very nicely, even if I do say so myself. Yeah, the plan for the rest of the week is to get the hull framed up, and then I'm gonna start. Then I'll move on to the engineering area, basically all the thrusters and all the doodahs and what have you. I think I'll try to keep all the thrusters in the same room. Just have the room look like a giant horseshoe or a giant pixelated U. Just so that way it frees up the rest of the ship so it doesn't block any of the components that I plan to install, like the what do you call it? Refinery. Ugh. Brain fart moment. I hate when I have those. Anyone else on the same ship as that? Me? Blech. Okay, time to start welding again. Or... yes, please. Thank you. Have a nice day. Ugh, this is so confusing. Grids everywhere. I don't know where I put things. Yeah. See, this is why I always weld my grids. That way, I don't get confused. Or weld the blocks. Weld blocks. You heard of Mega Blocks. It's time you played with weld blocks. Blocks that you have to weld. I'm a bit loopy. I'm still waking up. If that wasn't painfully clear. And almost done with this section. The reason I'm stopping right here is because this is the front of the ship. And I'm not sure how I want to do this. If I want to curve it in or... I don't know. I want to keep it at 500 meters long just because I like round numbers for ships. But at the same time, I'm just not sure. Yeah, I don't know. So many options, only one ship. Of course, I could build several prototypes just to do a side-by-side comparison, but that would take a lot of time and resources. And I'm almost out of iron in this place. I have a fair few steel plates. It's just we're gonna have to start. We're gonna have to build a mining ship soon. I really wish cargo ships worked on DirectX 11 because those, I could have so much fun pirating again. Especially capturing the military transporter without a ship. That was real fun. But I digress. This is the difficulty in playing single player. I don't know what to talk about, and B, well, currently, welding a giant husk. See, I have an interesting building method to my madness. I build the hull of the ship first, then I start building the insides. As you saw with the acclimator, I needed to know how much room I had before I could actually proceed with actually putting things into it. But I take pride in the fact that I'm a free builder. I don't use no fancy schmancy projectors. Back in my day, 2 years ago, when I got this, we didn't have no projector. If we wanted a ship, we had to build it manually. But no, kids these days, they have their projectors. I sound old when I talk like that. I'm only 23. Well, then again, calendar says I'm 23. I feel like I'm 65, but I act like I'm 5. Aww. Well, I'm low on energy anyway. Otherwise, really, the only other thing that's changed is the fact that if we fly over here, I have an oxygen generator, tank, and hydrogen. So now I really am self-sufficient. Not that I wasn't before, it's just... Anyway, I'm still waking up and I'm out of things to talk about, so I'm going to end the episode here. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye. I should start drilling again.